Hello everyone, Fatty here from Pack-a-Punch Traders. Gonna make a quick video lesson going over how we use our not really how we use it, just how to approach market orders and limit orders, the two main order types, and people kind of go back and forth with them when to use. I personally kind of go back and forth between them. I don't have enough size going into a trade to where the 2-3 pennies that I might be giving up if I didn't use a limit order is really affecting me, and it's like not that much money. So sometimes, depending the setup, if I'm willing to sacrifice a couple cents on my entry because I think it's gonna keep going for a good percentage gain, I'll just get in really quick with a market order. I don't want to wait around waiting for the limit order to get executed. Just a flaw of mine with my impatience, but really that's the difference. So the limit order is gonna allow you to get executed at a specific price that you want. If it doesn't touch it, doesn't get executed, you're not in. The market order, the second you click that send order button, it's gonna get you in at whatever the ask is on what it currently is at. So, sometimes you click it and it takes off within the half second that you clicked it, and you're buying 2, 3, maybe 4 cents higher than where you thought you would be buying. Sometimes, that is also at points that is very key because we're trying to get in at key areas. But for example, CYN yesterday, I wasn't using a limit order. This was all up in consolidation. I felt comfortable just smacking it. And even if I did use a limit order, it's so choppy. Whatever price I put in, 42, 43, 44, like, it's going to get executed. So it really depends on the setup. Sometimes if you really got, these gradual moves, but if you're buying a burst like this, you might get faked out. You're trying to get into that order right away. If you really want to get in, and you click the market order, and before you know it, it's popping up, ripping through, and it comes right back down. So sometimes a market order does bite back. In my case here, it worked out for a sell. I used the market order for the buy and sell in this trade. Not like it makes a difference in my eyes. Like I said, considering my account size, it really isn't changing that much if I'm giving up 1-2 cents. Same on the upside. Once I have bigger size, that will definitely be a thing to consider. But right now I'm giving up like $10 if I do that. So something I'm okay with doing. But just wanted a quick review over the two different types of orders. You hear a lot about them. Some people live religiously by the limit order, and I get it. I've seen times where I have been burned by a market order, especially a market stop. Sometimes I'll just panic right through, and you're getting executed 5 cents below where your stop was. Like, sometimes things happen, right? It's the market. It's not gonna be working out perfectly every time. But when we see here, you got this previous high at daybreak. It's just holding this area in general. So, I'm okay with giving up a couple cents in that case. SKYH, this is a choppy play. This would be something that I could see myself getting faked out with a high over the $8 here and looking to get in and just smacking it because I want to get in. This happened and it's bit me in the ass before. So it really is up to your comfort level, I think. And if you're willing to sacrifice a few cents, how eager you are to get into a trade or out of it. So that all goes into which order you'd prefer using. I typically use the limit order. It's what I was used to when I first started trading. It's how I learned. But the past year or two, I've definitely brought in market orders into my trading a bit. And I don't think it really has that much of an effect, if we're being honest. Because what's really making me money is being at the right place at the right time, lining up all my indicators, being patient throughout dips and whatnot. That's what's really going to make you money compared to the limit order versus market order. So it's a small factor of trading, but something to know about, if you're If you're not willing to give up those few cents and you want to be in a specific price and nothing but that price, yeah, don't use a market order. It's not your thing. But yeah, so just a couple quick examples of how I would be approaching this one. I'd probably get faked out trying to get the market order when it was breaking over 8, just wanting to get in. So yeah, that is kind of it. Any other examples I could possibly use? Not really. We kind of went over it. I could only talk about a market order and limit order so many times. When I was trading this one was a limit order. I was getting in slowly here. But at the same time, it was a limit order, but I didn't even adjust the price. What the price was, I might as well have used a market order, if we're being honest. But sometimes, if you're waiting for a play, and it's okay to have that price set at that whatever price you want to get executed when it comes up to it. For example, if you're still waiting for this to hold up and come back, you could get a good entry, leave your order sitting at 210. So when it gets to that level, it's going to get executed and you're not chasing and trying to get in at 210, but really you put a market order and you're getting in the 215, 220 area. This is where it could bite you, when it bursts like that. So, time and place for it. But usually if you want to really play it safe and not give up any money on for example, a burst like this that goes from 2 to 220 in a minute, it just goes 10% in a minute. If you're putting a market order in the low 2s, I'm sorry. You're getting executed in 210, 220 range. So just keep an eye out for that. Keep it in mind. Hope this was useful. Give this a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. Besides that, if there's any other questions going over the market or limit orders, anything I missed or whatnot, comment below. We'll definitely make another video, clarify some things. But the gist of it, one allows you to get in at a specific price, and it really comes down to comfort level, how quickly you want to get into a trade. So I go between both of them, but I definitely do lean heavily more towards the limit orders because that's just what I was used to. So yeah, hope everyone has a great weekend and that this was useful.